What up YouTube, it's Rules for Rebels here, and today we are examining some more ideal private label products. So what I have for you guys here to show you today is a LED glow-in-the-dark leash. So why does anybody need something like this? You know, you may be thinking, especially if you don't own dogs. I have two dogs. I have one, actually let's see if you can see him. I have one 100-pound, actually probably, I've lost a little bit of weight, he might be 90 pounds now, but I got a 100-pound bulldog pit bull mix, and I also got a little chihuahua. Beans! 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 Hey buddy. As you can see, that's my little dog. Anyhow, my big dog, when I'm out in my backyard and it's nighttime, my big dog's big, you know, I can see where he goes. My small dog, you know, it's harder to keep an eye on him. He's dark brown fur, hair, whatever, so he's tougher to see. And I don't really have that big of a yard, but when he wanders to the back of my yard, you know, I can't see him. I don't know what he's getting into. I don't know if he's going over pooping in a neighbor's yard. So what this does, it glows up and it allows me to see where he's at all times. If you have a bigger yard, if you live on an acre or quarter acre or something like that, something like this is even handier. Or if you take your dog out at night and you just want cars to be able to see him. Let me turn off the lights and see if you can. The camera's probably not going to pick up how bright this is. If we were in a completely dark room, it would look much brighter. Or out in the yard, I'm actually surprised, you know, even probably from a good 50 yards away, I can see my dog perfectly fine. This thing really lights up in the night. And you can turn it on strobe mode, as you can see there. Let me turn the lights back on. But this thing's actually really kind of cool. I've looked into wholesale prices on these, depending on the quality and the types of lights and everything else. I mean, you can pay anywhere from probably $1 a piece to $3 a piece. I would go with a higher quality one and just charge a higher price for it. What I like about this, in terms of a private label product, it's small, it's light. This will easily fit in a little 6x6 poly bag. It's not something that's going to be damaged during shipping. What I kind of like about how they specifically did this product, first off, it's got a metal clasp. So as you guys know, the plastic ones tend to break, dogs chew on them. So it's got a metal clasp. It's a little bit more difficult to work, which is even more important to get a quality product, because if you ever had dealt with a cheap metal clasp like this, they're really difficult to open. This one's not perfect, but it's not bad. As far as the quality of materials, this to me feels kind of cheap. It may need to be that way, because I imagine this has to be waterproof, or you want it to be waterproof or water resistant. So maybe that's why it feels cheap to me, but it almost feels plasticky. As you can see there, they kind of have their own private label on it. It's called Lily's Playhouse LED for pets. This is on Amazon. I actually got this from Review Kick. I believe it was free, if I'm not mistaken. Completely free, even shipped to me for free. I've talked about Review Kick before. You can sign up for free products. And in addition to, you know, I've been actually wanting to get one of these for a while. And, you know, you probably pay anywhere from 12, 15, 20 bucks for one of these. And I was able to get one completely free from Review Kick. For those of you guys who don't know, if you watch my videos, you should know this by now, but Review Kick is basically Amazon FBA sellers give away free or discounted products in return for a review. So I left these guys a review. But I also got a free product that I wanted, and as I've talked about in other videos, I like using Review Kick to kind of scout out potential new products to sell on Amazon FBA. But I think this makes an ideal product. I think this is under 15 ounces, so it'll ship USPS first class mail. It doesn't really need to be padded or protected. You could literally throw this in a poly bag, throw it in a first class envelope, and you're good to go if you're fulfilling your orders yourself. If you're doing Amazon FBA, this isn't something that's going to get damaged in the warehouse. Sometimes they do the drop test. I mean, this isn't gonna break being dropped. It's small, it's light, it's easy to ship, and the pet industry is a huge industry. I know people always say, oh, pet industry is a $2 billion a year. I don't care what the number's on. Whatever it is, these products sell well on eBay and Amazon. I may have even pulled Terapeak stats for you guys in another video, I don't recall. But you know, like I said, kind of the point of these videos, I'm not necessarily telling you guys run out and buy this exact product and sell it on Amazon. You might be able to do pretty well with it. Quite honestly, you probably could. But when I make these videos, I'm not really saying, okay, let me feed you products and you go out and order the exact same product I talked about. The idea here is more kind of giving you guys an idea or a rough idea or something to jump off of. So maybe you guys look at this and you say, you know, I think I could find a better quality LED thing. So, you know, go shop around on Alibaba and see if you can find something that's better. You know, I don't necessarily like this big thing here. I imagine it probably annoys dogs. It's a little bit heavier. If you had like a little Yorkie or a Chihuahua, this may be kind of bulky to put on their neck. So maybe you say, okay, you know, I think I can make that product, but without that big nub on the front, and I think people might like it better. You know, go out and try to find one like that. Or maybe you say, you know, I'm not going to try to compete on pet light you know, pet collars with LED lights, but you know, what other product, you know, maybe I can come up with an LED with a leash that has LED lights up it. So when I give you these products, you know, if you guys want to go try to sell this, by all means go do it. It's probably a good product. But more what I'm trying to do is kind of get you guys steered in the right direction of the types of products you want to be looking for. So if you guys want to check out this particular listing, or heck, if maybe you got dogs and you want to buy this, I'll link in the description box below where you can actually buy this product or where you can check out the specs on it. You know, take a look around on on Amazon or eBay for how much these are selling for, and go shop it around on Alibaba, DHgate, TradeKey, AliExpress, and see if there's room for margins to make some money on this. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I got a lot of free stuff from Review Kick, so I'm going to be doing a lot of these reviews, kind of talking about potential FBA products, as well as analyzing how well each seller pulls off their branding and everything else. I don't really like their logo. I don't know if you guys can see that. I would probably make a simpler logo or switch out the logo. I'm sure whoever makes this has a dog named Lily, and it looks somewhat like this dog, which is probably why they did it. I'll also have to look and see if these people have their own brand. You know, maybe Lily's Playhouse also makes leashes and bowls and other things, which is kind of the idea of private labeling. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you guys got some value out of it. If so, give me a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, just to the bottom left there, you click that button. You'll be updated of all my new videos. I got new videos dropping like every day for the next 2 weeks. So stay tuned. I got some good stuff coming out. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them below. If you're not subscribed, again, click that subscribe button and share this video with your